Identify yourself to the world. I'm Bobo the Vulture. I'm a Let's Player. And what? What is this? This is Let's Play Aerobiz Supersonic. No! Sorry! You got me nervous. This is Let's Play Aerobiz, not Supersonic. And who is capable of disarming such a device? I don't actually think that's a pertinent question here. But, as you can see here, we're still #1 in everything. Cities, passenger loads, profits. Our profits are actually down from last year, although our passenger numbers are up. Some of this may be attributable in a way to the 747s that I picked up. Not as profitable, but will carry more people. Although Air USA looks like is feeling a bit of a squeeze as well. I wonder if we're starting to get into the... I guess, yeah, what if this is beginning in 1970? Yeah, we're probably starting to enter the fuel crunch years. Yeah. Tokyo to Cairo. Oh, they had the idea that I did. Los Angeles to Lagos. Our rivals are becoming very successful. I'm not even going to tell you how great we're doing. But we got some DC-10, so I guess, you know, you could be doing worse. 6 slots in Cairo, 6 slots in Tehran. Yep, it is a balanced city that is growing. But, how far would it be to Tehran? How far would it be to Cairo? Both pretty long flights. But I like the idea of them anyway. I like the idea of them more than I like the idea of Tokyo to either one. I mean, Tokyo to Tehran I could put on now with one of my spare DC-8s. Just to hook it up to the network, you know? You know it. But I tell you what we're going to do right now. We are going to look at changing routes. Going to look at Tokyo to LA. Wow, that's not filling up at all, is it? It's operating very near to, took a big chunk out of their passenger loads, don't get me wrong. Tell you what, let's take the 747s off of this. Planes, 4 planes, type, that's fine. But instead, let's use... What? I shouldn't be able to use a DC-8 for this, should I? I can't. Why is it even bothering to show me that I have them? DC-10s. We'll use 4 DC-10s here. It'll get us better fuel economy, we'll have fewer seats, so it'll look like we're filling up the planes more. Haha, deception. Kagero, deception 2. I think that's good, though. I think that'll work real well. Then I can open another route. The route will originate from... Let's see, do I want the route to originate from New York, or do I want it to originate from Tokyo? The other option would be Mexico City, but what will be the destination city? Open a new route? Sure. Not going to use that. I'm going to use this last DC-10. Go ahead and use 3 flights. I will set that as fair. $2,100? Yeah, New York to Cairo sounds good to me. Fly across the ocean. Fly across the ocean. Choose which. Have to choose which. No. That ought to be fine. I think I'm doing okay with most of my routes right now. Tempted to set up my... I got the cash to do it. I might as well set up the... Tokyo to New York route right now. They're using a 747 as well. They're using more than I will, at least to start with. I'm gonna use the 747. 63. I may as well go ahead and put all the planes on here. I'll set that. Do I want to open this route? Yes. Yes, the question always will be, is this a good idea, competing directly against the computer on these routes? And the answer is probably, it really depends. I would think in medium difficulties, maybe. In higher difficulties, probably not. It'll give the computer an advantage in some of these things, because, hey, it's a computer. It can't think on its feet the way we can, you and me. Assuming you're not also a computer. Are you a computer? You'd tell me if you were, wouldn't you? You'd tell me if you were a computer. I think you would tell me. No more slots available in New York for right now. Well, okay, so we're only going to be able to have 3 flights going in there at the moment. We get some more flights going in or out of Moscow if we really wanted. We could now use DC-10s to connect up all of our hubs, the ones that aren't connected to each other. Or at least our 3 major ones, those being Moscow, Tokyo, and New York City. They've already connected up. Tokyo now has connections to all of those, but Moscow and New York are not currently connected. Of course, we wouldn't be able to do that until we get some more slots going in New York City, which may never happen. Let's see if they're expanding. They're not expanding at the moment. So, we have 74 slots, so yeah, we only have slightly more slots than Air USA does. Actually, no, we have 2 fewer slots than Air USA does. We have a hub and we have a hotel. Oh, that's a neat little graphic that they have set up there. You have a little picture of a hub on the left side and a little picture of the hotel on the right side. We have 2 buildings in this town. Everybody else, except Ital Air, which has nothing here, they have 12 slots and no flights coming in. Ital Air, man, you gotta get your head in the game. Ooh, you know it might be good, actually. Flight from Moscow to Honolulu. I wonder whether or not people would be really excited about going to a tropical destination like that. Can we get any more slots in Honolulu? We probably can. We can get 14 slots. Let's take a look at the tourism rating of Honolulu. It has a tourism ranking of C. Does anybody have a better tourism ranking? Honolulu seems like it should be one of the big tourism cities. Tourism of C. Tokyo? I'm trying to think of places that would be really awesome to visit. Tourism D. And they're going to expand next quarter, so we can get even more slots out of Tokyo. That's good to know. They have tourism of E. Nairobi? E. E again. Rome. You have good tourist rating, don't you? Tourism rating of D. I know, the theme music is hopping back and forth. It's making you all crazy, isn't it? CNC. Music Factory. Actually, I should fly a flight between Tokyo and London. Aerobiz already does. I should too. Especially if I'm going to be able to get some more slots. I get 5 more slots from London. It'll take up to 6 months, but I think they were growing anyhow. It's enough to be worth opening up a little bit more there. Go ahead and get 14 slots. 'Cause why not? That's right, 'cause why not? And then later on I can negotiate with Moscow, maybe. Fly some flights in there. Or just fly some flights from Honolulu to... Ooh, is that even is that conceivable? Could I fly flights from Honolulu to the... That's not quite conceivable. Could I fly flights from Honolulu to London? Honolulu to Paris? Anything's possible with the magic of film. Also, what's going on here? What am I planning on doing in the near future? Right, in 6 months I'll have those things all set. Suppose I should check on my, even though I don't have any, you know, like I'm not investing in, I don't have any place else that I can start putting investments. I should continue to check on my investment here. It's off a little bit this quarter. That's unfortunate. Condor. Let's check what Condor's doing. Condor's not doing that great. They only have 707s. You can only expect so much when all you've got is 707s. Asia Air. Anybody else investing in it? Aerobiz is invested in Asia Air. I think you could do worse. But again, at this point, I feel like I'm just trying to put money in companies and stock and stuff just because I don't have anything else to do with it. I should keep it cool, man. Yeah, maybe I should build another hotel. Well, I have one at all of my hubs, and they're all pretty good hotels. I feel like the more hotels that I build, the greater chance I'm going to have of building a really crappy hotel. Maybe I should just kick back this quarter. I got some DC-8s to spare, so that I can make a route between Tokyo and Tehran, and another route between Tokyo and New York City. And then after that, we'll see whether or not I can get any... Well, I'm going to have to see whether or not I can get any more routes out of... or any more slots out of Tokyo. But we won't be able to find that out until the world spins a little. Hey, companies are vying for passengers. Hey, I lost some there. Boo! Boo! Aerobiz has opened a route from Tokyo to Moscow. I opened a new route from Tokyo to New York. And I immediately matched, yeah. Hey, and I got some more passengers going there. Moscow to Hong Kong, still doing well. I lost some in New York to London. I I still think that's a good idea, though. I still think I'm making good moves. You could argue that I should be adjusting the prices of fares and things a little more than I am. But as far as, like, what kind of flights I'm putting in what places, oof, this was a bad quarter for profits for a lot of companies. Not for me, I did fabulous, but Air USA, they took a hit. I mean, I expect that kind of a performance out of Italair and Aerobiz, sad to say, but Air USA, I'm surprised at you. Ah well, let's continue on! Air USA entering negotiations with New York. That's good. If they get more slots in New York, that's going to spur the airport to potentially expand. I wouldn't mind them expanding. Yep, you know, once again, 2.5 million more guys. Our rivals. All that stuff that we've been talking about. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Let's change a route here. Well, we're not actually going to change it. I just want to look at it. Tokyo to Honolulu's going down. 1260, 1260. I have lower prices than any of you other guys. There's TU-154, so you can sort of see it. No, it won't let me look at the TU-154. Alright, so Tokyo to Honolulu's there. Did I get those slots yet? Not yet. One more quarter. But that plane is full. So that's good. It's making lots of money. New York to Cairo. That plane is full, so it's making good money. Tokyo to LA. Planes are still not full, but they're fuller, and they're making more money. That route to Lagos, staying pretty much holding station. That route to Nairobi, also doing the same. Tokyo to Delhi, off a little bit. The bloom's off just a bit. New York to Lima. You know, I thought that that was going to die down after the Olympics, and yet it has maintained a consistent high rating there. So, well done. Well done. That Buenos Aires flight from Mexico City, not as stellar. Why is this not all the way... Oh, because I don't have enough slots in Mexico City right now to be able to do anything else with it. Not that we need to, because... Moscow to Beijing. I could put some more flights on there if I got some more slots. But my agents are all still out doing stuff right now. They're all in the middle of tense negotiations, folks. That's what's happening out in the world today. Alright, gonna look at these charter companies. It's getting to the point where I have so much excess money sitting around. 109. That's good. That's a jump back up, isn't it? No, it's not. Alright. Whatever. I was buying this stock at half this price. I'm still in the black overall on the whole thing. So, let's go here. Press this again. Look at my plane holdings. I have 8 747s in flight right now. I have 45 DC-8s flying around there, and 2 in spare, just hanging out. Hanging out. Hanging out with airplanes. Having ourselves a party. Just hanging out. Hanging out. Okay, those, I'm using all of them. I think in future, for all these big routes, I'm probably just going to use DC-10s. The 747s they'll be good for the giant routes. I'll buy DC-10s for all of the developing routes, and if all of those routes completely fill up and I feel like I desperately need more capacity, I can buy some 747s and put them on them, but right now None of my 747s are filling up, and they're on routes where I would think if any of my routes were going to fill up, it would be those ones. So when these two get done, well, okay, I'm gonna put my remaining. Yeah, I already have 4 747s on there, even though I'm only using the, like, 3 flights or something like that. Once that gets done, I'll put together those 12 other ones. Or as many as I can, I guess. From there, it's going to be a matter of what I can sort of join together disjointedly. So yeah. Right now I got nothing I need to be doing. It's kind of sad. I'm just waiting for money to roll in and slots to be given unto me. Uh-oh. News update. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, that's right! The World Expo! Many tourists are visiting Japan, where this year's World's Fair is being held. Oh, I'm gonna get a bit... Those flights I was worried about on my 747s? Yeah, I think that's gonna be nice now. I think that's gonna work in my favor. No, I'm in Air USA's favor in this particular route as well, but... What? What? Oh, right. I only have the one plane on there. Damn. Tokyo to Honolulu. Yeah. Suck that down, you sucker. Sucks. Whoa. Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm digging this World Fair boost the most. Although, yes, it is clear in some of these places where I'm out-capacitied, they're taking a big advantage. Wow! That was actually a bigger boon to Air USA than it was to me. That was a pretty big boon to me, too. They managed to get an $876 million quarter out of that. They can still bounce an $876 million quarter off their ass. Man. Sort of blew up in my face, huh? Air USA is entering negotiations with Nairobi. LA to Sydney. I was thinking about that, but... Nope. Decided I'm going to try and... Honolulu, Sydney, Honolulu, Vancouver. Alright, so they're trying to hop on the Honolulu bandwagon with the rest of us, huh? 1360 more. We will achieve our goals. Our rivals are becoming successful. Secured the right to lose 5 slots in London. Secured the right to use 14 slots in Tokyo. So let's go ahead first of all and change Tokyo to Honolulu. No, Tokyo to New York. Yes. $12 flights a week, please. Man, if I'd been able to negotiate that a quarter earlier, oh, that would have been beautiful. That would have been a thing of beauty. Oh, man. I don't have an... I should have ordered... Oh. I don't have a plane to fly that. Although, wait a minute. I still need to open a route to... Well, here, let me see what slots I can get from what places first. Before I start getting too panicked. Can't get any more slots in London. That's fine. We get 14 more slots in Tokyo. That's good. I'll take those. Let's negotiate in Tokyo. It'll take a while, but that's fine. We want those. We negotiate. We can't negotiate and get any more slots in New York City. In that case, let us attack. We have 14 more slots in Moscow. We are negotiating for more slots in Honolulu. Oh, hold on a minute. I want to see whether or not New York is getting ready to expand. They weren't last time I checked, but... damn. Well... we can get flights to Paris, maybe Rome. But yeah, if we can hook up Europe to Tokyo, even with just, you know, not full, full ranges of full planes, that would still be a good idea to do. So, maybe that is the next big endeavor to undertake. So that will leave us, let's see. So we have 21 routes right now. Tokyo to London would be 22, 23, 24. So then from Moscow to Honolulu would be 25. We decide to go that way. We're the only ones doing this route, and this route has consistently sold out to its maximum capacity the entire time we've had it. I really should give it more of a chance. They would give us 14 slots. They love us. But I don't think I'm going to do that. But I may go ahead and take 8 more slots, so we have 14 there. And I can put some more DC-8s on that route. Some of those DC-8s that I've got. Or I could put some DC-10s on there. Who knows? I wouldn't probably put DC-10s on there. But I might replace some DC-8 routes that I've got going right now with some other kinds of, you know, big planes. Either way. Wait a minute. We've got agents that... oh, this guy with slots in Honolulu. He's the only one that's actually getting ready to be finished to doing something. Oh, but I wanted to... let's say... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I wanted to get these 2 routes going next quarter, I could. They just wouldn't both have lots and lots of slots on them. CNC. It's the CNC City Factory. Percent flying 4. Percent flying 0. I'll tell you what, I'll put, let's see, 6. I'll buy 3 DC-10s. Buy 3 DC-10s so I can open a route here, open a route here, and open a route here. That ought to be good, right? I'll continue to leave Tehran in the cold. Oh, well, he's negotiated for 14 more slots, so hopefully we can fit Tehran in there when that happens. I should probably just get the Tehran route open now. I guess... no, that's bullshit. Let's buy some friggin' DC-10s. Feel like buying some friggin' DC-10s. I could buy 21 planes. No. 3'll do. Thanks, though. Okay, thanks, bye. I just got so much money. They're like, please, invest crazy amounts of money in things for us. I'm like, no, baby. I just got this money because I invest wisely. I don't throw this cash around. I don't just make it rain everywhere. Alright, so, thus ends the year 1970. Time to watch the world continue to turn. And, yeah... Oh, wow, that's a big backlash from the end of the World's Fair. Oof. Wow, nobody wants to go between Moscow and Hong Kong anymore. I guess it was a nice quarter while it lasted. My gosh. Wow, that was a terrible quarter for everybody. Especially me. Even though I had a better quarter than anybody else. By my standards, it's a terrible quarter. I mean, really? Only $547 million? What do I look like? Some kind of poor company? Huh. Ridiculous. Let's start 1971 and see if matters don't improve any. Intel Airs. Not doing anything. Aerobiz. Still making moves. Good for you, Aerobiz. Sydney to Hong Kong, eh? It's a thought. You do it, big buddies. Happy New Year! Oh yeah! Pop a cork, baby! We need 480,000 more passengers, and we'll achieve our goal. I'll probably get 480,000 passengers this quarter. Does that mean I'll win? 3 DC-10s coming your way. Heads up! We secured the rights to 14 slots in Honolulu. Alright, so right now I'm going to open some routes. The route will originate in Tokyo. And it will end in... yeah, it'll end in London. I will open this new route. What type of plane will I use? I will use DC-10. I will put one on the route for right now at 3 flights a week. I will set that as a fare. It's a super expensive fare because it's going super far. Look at this. It's crossing that giant airport in Asia. It's going from one end of the Asian airport to the other. The destination city will be Paris. That's fine. I will open this route. I will use a DC-10. I will put one plane on the route for right now. 3 flights a week. I will set that as the fare, and I will open the route. Pretty much every route that I'm going for now is already competed for. Unfortunately, that sort of almost means that I'm thinking like the computer. This could be bad. Destination city will be Honolulu. Open a new route. I will use the DC-10. I'll put 3 flights a week going. 2,600, yes. Take it off. Take it all off. That might be a little lewd. If so, my apologies. It's still going. It's still going. Alright, now it's dropped like a stone. like a stone. I could turn you into a stone. Would that make you happy? You. Big guy. Time to negotiate with the Ruskies. You are going to be done getting more slots in Vancouver in a minute. You will be done getting more slots in Tokyo in 2 minutes. And by 2 minutes, I actually mean 6 months, half a year. 2 minutes goes by in like half a year. When time is really crawling, I guess. So, the Vancouver slots, we're not going to be able to get very much more out of them. We don't actually need any more planes right now. So what I'm going to do at the moment is, I guess, just end the friggin' quarter. What else does one do? Run a network promotion? I won't bother. And we'll see what happens. I opened a route from Tokyo to London. I opened a route from Tokyo to Paris. Considering I only have one plane on each of those and I was already competing with Ilyushin's total numbers, I feel good about all that. Oh, that was a tick back. That was a tick up, though. And here are our annual results. 3,960. I feel like that's a step up from where we were, although, without checking last year's numbers, I couldn't immediately rush right out and tell you, so I don't know for sure. Do you know for sure? I don't. Oh, it's bad news. It's bad news, Brown. No, but, we very nearly have our world net. We should complete that next year. And at that point, we're really I'm just looking for, now that we have long-distance, relatively efficient planes, I'm just looking for big cities that I can connect to each other and try and get huge passenger numbers out of. And, you know, at that point, it's just try and run successful route campaign or something. Promotion, whatever those things are. Advertising. I don't know. I never really bother with advertising until it's end game and you're just trying to get lots and lots of passengers all over the place. But whatever, folks. Not happening right now. It'll happen maybe next time. But until then, this is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Aerobiz. And I thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye now.